Welcome to Society, the podcast. This is your host, Dr. Oso. So today we're going to be talking about a very near and dear topic to my heart and one that's hopefully very beneficial for the general public. We're going to be going over the differences between urgent cares, freestanding ERs, and emergency departments. So a lot of times, life happens. We get into a car accident, we're playing basketball, we sprain our ankle, we think one of our loved ones is having a heart attack or a stroke, or we got a pimple or an abscess in a really embarrassing spot in your body, and you're like, dang, where do I go for care? And a lot of times we just hop in the car and we go to the nearest facility. And I get it, it's easy, but it's really important that we know exactly where we're going and why we're going there, because it really can be a life or death decision. So first, we're gonna hop into the first type of healthcare facility, an urgent care. So there's a dime a dozen. You can find one on every block. They go by a million different names. So the main things you wanna know about urgent cares is one, they're typically not open 24 hours. It's usually limited hours during the day. Some of them aren't open on weekends. Another thing, some of them are adult only and some of them are pediatrics only. So you really wanna know that part as well. They're not gonna have any specialists. So if you're looking for a surgeon, a cardiologist, a neurologist, if you think you're having a heart attack or a stroke, you do not need to be in urgent care. You are wasting your time. But if you have something a little bit more minor, like minor infections, if you got the sniffles, you think you just want a COVID or flu test, if you get into a minor accident and your insurance agency or your lawyer is telling you, hey, just go get checked out for insurance purposes, then you probably want to go to urgent care. Now, they are going to come with a much lighter bill compared to a full ER, which is really important. And they usually typically have very low wait times. And then we go to our next healthcare facility, freestanding ERs. Freestanding ERs are really good because they're usually a part of a bigger hospital system. They're not physically connected to that hospital system, but they're like the sister ER of that hospital. So they're gonna have a more robust staff. So you'll probably have a full registration team that can verify your insurance, a nurse, a radiology tech, a doctor that's emergency medicine trained, which is really important. They're also gonna have more access to advanced imaging, CAT scans, x-rays, ultrasounds, if you're having any pregnancy issues. So these are really good things for that. Again, if you feel like you're having a heart attack or a stroke, still not the place you wanna go, because again, these are time sensitive things. Brain is time, heart is time, so you don't wanna be at a freestanding. But if they do find that you have a heart attack or a stroke, they're usually able to get you transportation to the mother hospital where you would have access to those resources. And that brings us to our last stop, which is the full emergency room. So this is an emergency department, which is usually part of a bigger hospital. You have access to all your inpatient resources, your neurologist, your cardiologist. So if you are having that heart attack or stroke, you are indeed in the right place. They will have longer wait times typically, and you'll probably have a higher bill. But again, if you're having a life-threatening illness, it's probably the place you want to be for the best care. They're gonna have all the bells and whistles and access to everything that you'll need. So hopefully this was very helpful for all your major emergencies and minor emergencies. See y'all next time on Society, the podcast. Have a good day.